Closed caption brought to you by...
Good morning, everyone. It's Love, my 419 from the Harold Jaffe Jeweler Studios. Happy Saturday to you. I'm Andrew Z. Sandy Eisenberg.
Good morning,
and sitting
everybody.
in for Steve
Good
Remy
morning.
is, of course, John Stainbrook. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. It's the weekend. I love
The weekend.
The weekend is here in Toledo. There are a lot of things to do on the weekends. It slows down in the winter, but I've noticed the events are finally starting to pick up, and I love them.
But you know, the weather, even if it's raining or whatever, it's still that idea that it's just around the corner.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I mean, if it's 40, it doesn't matter. As long as it's not
No longer
below
if it's
freezing.
not, yeah.
I got this great event that I'm going to do. I'm going to clean up my yard. For some reason, it's strange. I keep waking up and there's these blue bags in my front yard that somebody threw into my yard, and then there's like trash. It's just the wind blows, and you don't want to do it when it's 20 degrees below zero.
No.
You want to wait till it's like 50, like it's supposed to be, now.
Absolutely.
And do it.
All right, so we got a busy show for you. We're going to talk the Mueller report. We're going to talk Jesse Smollett. And of course, a bunch of local topics, including paying for parking downtown, paying a little more for more hours of the day. We'll talk about it coming up here next on Love My 419. It's our Facebook Live show for a Saturday. Hang on.
Love My 419 is brought to you by Harold Jaffe Jewelers. Without them, there is no Love My 419, and without Love My 419, how would you know about all the wonderful people, places, businesses and things that make up the 419? So stop in to Harold Jaffe Jewelers anytime, Monday through Saturday, and let them know how much you appreciate them for bringing you the quality television like Love My 419. They're awesome. You're awesome. Thank you for watching Love My 419.
Coming up, more Love My 419. But first, of course, Jeff Jaffe's here from Harold Jaffe Jewelers.
Morning.
Good morning, Jeff.
How's everybody doing?
Yes, our producer's very pushy.
Yeah, that's his job. Keeps us on task.
Absolutely. What's going? So I guess we got to talk jewelry then. He wants to keep me on task.
We can talk jewelry. I would like to talk the weather. I think it's
Oh, yeah.
finally
Finally, I think we're finally breaking.
So
good weather.
beautiful.
Opening days coming.
Right.
This is the time where people just kind of come out of the woodwork.
Yes.
I'm
It's like you're seeing your
looking
neighbors
forward.
again for the first time. It's like, hey.
Yeah, who are you?
Yeah, out of my long
But
winter
I love
slumber.
it because I sleep with the window open. And I love the birds in the morning. It is just so nice to wake up to them. And then
Yeah.
I think to myself, it's cold out, guys.
The problem is you can't leave your window open too long because then all the pollen and stuff comes in. You start sneezing. And yeah.
Right.
I know it's spring though, like you said. You're talking about all this. Spring is a time where people say, "Wow, I made it through the winter with you. Let's get married." And they may need a ring.
Historically, there's always been, the spring and the June weddings and all of that kind of stuff. We're just talking about that this morning with somebody. Is that there are, but from what I understand, September, December weddings, all of those are probably as popular or getting to be as popular.
As the spring.
And we're finding that for engagements, people are getting engaged and or married
All times.
all the time. So we have occasions, we got anniversaries because of that. Babies come, so we have birthdays. There's all kinds of occasions that we're really, really happy to celebrate with people.
Harold Jaffe Jeweler, where Toledo gets engaged. More of the
Thank you.
show coming up next.
Love My 419 is brought to you in part by the Joe Hamill team of Key Realty. Love My 419 is brought to you in part by Rachel Michaels Gourmet Popcorn. Stop in today and tell her that you love the 419. You will receive a free mini popcorn bag, courtesy of Love My 419.
Welcome back to Love My 419 from the Harold Jaffe Jeweler Studios. Andrew Z, Sandy Eisenberg, and sitting in for Steve Remy is, of course, John Stainbrook. And this segment brought to you in part by Rachel Michaels Gourmet Popcorn. Go get your Rachel Michaels. And she has so many original, amazing
stuff.
flavors you can't get anywhere else. They make great
Kosher
gifts.
for Passover.
They make great gifts. And then if you go in and say, I mentioned Love My 419, you get a free mini bag of popcorn, and you'll be registered into a drawing to get a giant tin of popcorn. It's the last week to register.
Do it.
Do it. All right, let's talk about this one. Parking downtown. They want to get rid of the free parking. They want to start charging on the weekends. And I figure you guys are perfect to talk about this. I mean, it's just parking should be free. I know. I've had a business downtown. I know business owners downtown. It's hard enough to get people down there, even if it's $1 or 50 cents. People just don't want to pay for parking.
Right.
When anywhere else in the town is free to go anywhere else, you're going to choose somewhere where you can go for free if you have that
That's
choice.
right.
Because people don't want to deal with downtown.
That's
This is
why a
not
lot of
going to help.
people- That's why a lot of people don't go downtown.
I know. There's a lot of people
but
that
that's an old,
decide not to.
And that has always been an old mindset in the city of Toledo, that you shouldn't have to pay, quote unquote, for parking. But if you're in a big city like Chicago, Cleveland, I mean, you pay for parking. But
then
this
you
is
get
a good
you
thing
get a ticket
for
and it's
Toledo.
$5. Now you're pissed. Now you're really not going to go downtown anymore.
And you ain't
It's
going to
just
get a
this whole
ticket for
parking
no
thing.
$5 either.
I think a parking ticket is.
Yeah, it's more like 15.
Is it? Okay, well, it just, the point. This is
But
still
like
the same
I
point.
went downtown this past week, I decided that I had all my errands done, and I went downtown, parked practically right in front of my Grumpy's, which I love. They had the best turkey burgers. And just good food, clean, and I parked for free. I was there for an hour. Thank you very much. Bye. I'm out of here.
And it would have been what, $4?
Yeah, $4 or $5.
Yeah. So now your $10 burger is $15.
Right.
Why? When you can go anywhere else in town and get it for $10, why would you go downtown?
But
Or
it's
you
not
could
like-
go to Schmucker's and get it for $5.
right.
But it's not like you expect this. It's one of the things where businesses need all the chances they can get to succeed.
Right.
And we want to be more business friendly. And how do you do that? You say, well, if you want to eat down there at lunch, there's free parking. It's fantastic. You know there's that window. You can go down there and
Right.
get something to eat, and you go on. If there's like a Mud Ends game or something,
That's a
whatever.
different story.
Yeah, I get it. I understand.
Yeah.
These are things where
Event parking.
they're trying to make money.
Right.
But this is ridiculous.
But on Mud Hens days,
They're
they
try-
all can say,
they-
on Mud Hens days, there is no free parking.
And the city's had so much success downtown. They're trying to rip a success from the jaws of defeat here.
That's
Who
right.
came up with this? Does anybody know?
No, I don't know. No one wants to admit.
Oh my gosh, this is a terrible idea.
Hey,
Terrible.
I agree. I think everyone's in agreement on that.
Terrible.
All right, let's talk about this.
City
TPS
Council, are you listening?
TPS sells a downtown building to ProMedica, which was the old post office, and then it was
It's
TPS
a beautiful
building.
old building.
What is ProMedica doing with all these? I saw someone online said, you will do better in ProMedica because every building now is becoming ProMedica. What are they doing with all these buildings? Does that worry anybody?
Well, what's interesting is it doesn't worry me because, the docks were sitting there vacant, and you remember this, Sandy,
Yeah,
and
for
nobody wanted to, put any money in Toledo. So Mike Bell comes out and says, well, the Chinese are going to pay us money for property nobody's going to buy. Oh my God, you got to be kidding me. Somebody's going to buy this property? It's like they made such a big deal out of it. This is the way international business, this is the way business is done. If somebody wants to buy it, they're buying it. As long as it's legal, it was legal. Same thing is going on
With ProMedica.
with ProMedica. If they want to come in and spend good money in Toledo, God bless them.
Well,
Welcome them.
I think they want some living quarters downtown. I think they want to establish a large clinic downtown besides the smaller clinics that are already down there.
Right. More power to them.
All right.
Right? Why is that,
Yeah,
Andrew? Why is that a problem?
Hey,
I don't know. It seems sinister to me. They're buying all the property.
Well,
they
what are
have
they
so
gonna-
many buildings they've bought already, and they're not doing anything with.
It'd be sinister if they were called Ajax Incorporated, like the Joker and Batman.
Yeah.
It's not.
All right. Let's talk about competition has begun to design the new state I voted sticker. What? Is that going to increase? Is that going to increase what?
Would they have to put a commission together to figure it out?
You
and
can
say,
submit your
"I
design.
voted"?
They want students to submit their design for a new I voted sticker.
The problem is we never have a Secretary of State who really cares about voting and wants to get people to come out and vote. You've got Frank LaRose. He's the new Secretary of State. He says, let's make this fun.
Yeah.
It's got this old thing that, it says,
the
I
state-
voted
Yeah.
with
For
a
Abe
check mark.
Lincoln.
Yeah, for Abe Lincoln. And Sandy knows she was
Yeah,
friends
she
with
was
Abe
there.
Lincoln.
She was there.
I was friends with Dave.
And again, so he's doing something that's
Sandy went out with him. I don't think he was too honest back then.
Andrew.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
But no, he's trying to do something that is, making it fun and bringing people in. So it's, you can the designing art, have a competition. I think it's good.
Okay.
I commend him.
All
Frank
right.
LaRose, thank you.
All right, there you go.
Frank LaRose, let everybody vote, and then I'll see if I commend you.
Hot
Yeah,
stuff
wait,
in the
yeah.
end. Let everyone vote. Everybody. And
Wait a minute, now you're inferring that he's not wanting everybody to buy. I don't understand.
Well, the
that.
last guy didn't care.
The last guy did not care. We'll be right back.
hot stuff in 419. We'll be right back.
Love My 419. Brought to you in part by Powell's Beauty Supply, servicing Toledo for over 30 years. Also brought to you by The Butler, Master Barber, changing lives one haircut at a time. Find him inside the Operations Barber Shop, 1824 North Reynolds Road. Coming up, more Love My 419.
Fire Cushion. Your promise. Your commitment. The most perfectly cut, most gorgeous cushion diamond in all the world. Fire Cushion. Exclusively at Harold Jaffe.
Welcome back to Love My 419 for the Harold Jaffe Jewelers Studios. Andrew Z, Sandy Eisenberg, Steve Remy's out this week, and John Stainbrook is in for him.
Which is a smart move on Steve's part.
Time for stories you need to know, and other than the Mueller report this week, people have been talking about this.
I'm
Jussie
sick of that.
Smollett.
Exonerated Donald Trump. Let's hear it, people.
Stop. Donald Trump is like a grease pig. Right when we think you've got him cornered, you grab him and then he just slips out. I will admit
corner
that.
for what?
I will admit that. What's that?
very-
Corner for what? He got cleared.
One of the 75 crimes.
Oh, whatever. Moving along.
Can we move along?
Jesse Smollett.
Oh.
Let's talk about this. So this is the story where the guy who works for this TV show on Fox. He says
Does
he says he was hate crime, beaten up by two dudes with mega hats, Make America Great Again hats.
Yeah,
and
put a rope around his neck, which is totally an anathema for minorities. I think that's the dumbest thing you
Right.
But
So
go
he
on.
so he says he was beat up by two guys, Make America Great guys, and then turns out that maybe now the police say that he was lying and made the whole thing up.
It was staged.
It was staged. But now he's still sticking with his story.
And-
But why did he say it was staged?
Why did he say it was staged? I don't know.
He
What do you
wanted
mean? A bigger contract or something.
Well, he wanted
Yeah.
a bigger contract, but he also said he wanted,
To be the gay Tupac.
yeah, no, he wanted their. Thank you, Peanut Gallery.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, he said he wanted there to be more concentration on
role.
on his role and also on the gay community and respect for people that were gay in the United States.
But now we get back to, did he say
I'm not
that?
defending
Did he
him.
say that, or is that what police are saying?
no,
he
that's
said?
what he said to supposedly.
Supposedly. See, we
Yeah.
don't know because here's what happened. He's had 16 counts against him. They decided to drop all the counts. Every count.
And don't tell the police chief, and don't tell the mayor.
And the mayor is Rahm Emanuel from Barack
Right.
Barack Obama
Obama,
administration.
and he gets up there and throws a press conference, people, and
he's
says,
madder than
and he's
heck.
mad, and he is the mayor.
And
Go
the, and the
figure.
police chief is mad. So both of them
Yeah.
are mad that the prosecutors decided to drop the case. But here's the thing. So they give him community service. He accepts community service and the $10,000 bail he forfeits. So he's paid this money, but he says he didn't do anything. So I don't understand. And the police are saying he's 100% guilty. So it's very Trumpy.
Well, they spend hours
here's
and
what- go ahead.
hours.
No,
spend hours and hours on the case, and that's why the police are very upset.
Well, no, plus, I think what we ought to do is just have a big investigation and look into it like they did with Trump and Russia and get to the bottom of it and spend millions of dollars to find out nothing was there at all. What do you think, Andrew?
That's what I'm saying. It's very Trumpy in the way that we go through all this and we still...
He's got a word for it. He calls it Trumpy.
We still don't have a conclusion. Same with this. The prosecutors are saying...
Oh,
the
we have a
police are saying one
conclusion.
thing.
Trump was exonerated, but the Smollett thing was dropped cold.
No, we haven't seen the Mueller report, so we don't know that for sure. Because what I'm saying is, basically, it's been sealed. We don't know what the judge in the
Right.
Mueller thing. We don't know the judge in the Mueller thing. We don't know because we
These
can't
are
see the
two
reports.
different things. These are apples and
But they're-
oranges.
but they're-
Trump was cleared.
It's a bad
and-
week. It's a bad week for law enforcement because
That is
really
terrible
bad
for the
week for law
police in
enforcement.
Chicago. They should be
What is
upset.
what is going on?
I don't know, but it's certainly upsetting that this is what's going on in our country, and that's all I can tell you.
I think it's level of crime and they're going to say, are we going to really waste
No,
our time?
it's not.
It's not. Okay.
I
Why
don't-
is it
Why?
not?
Because it's not what you know, it's who you know.
So you're saying, Sandy, former county commissioner, that
the
if you
truth.
know somebody,
It's the truth.
why is it the truth?
We've
It's the truth because time and time again, if you want something done and you can't get it done through normal channels, you go to somebody higher up and you say, can you get this taken care of for me?
Well, it's rumored that, and there's pictures
Oh.
on the internet of him with the Obamas. So maybe that's what you're saying, Sandy.
Well,
Oh,
here's what we're saying.
Andrew?
We're saying
About that.
three things. There's white privilege, there's financial privilege, and there's who you know privilege. I mean, it's three. And I don't know which ones are working in this case, but he does bring up a point. Obama's Michelle Obama's.
Well, they also said something about
does he-
Michelle and Oprah.
Well, does he have a picture with Trump? I don't think so.
Michelle Obama's chief of staff sent, and when you talk about influence, the Obamas have they have more influence on Chicago than any other city
Agreed.
because this is where they came up.
Agreed.
So now Michelle Obama's chief of staff sends a text message to the first black district attorney and says, hey, I know the Smolletts, I can vouch for them, blah, blah, whatever. And all of a sudden now the charges are dropped and everything goes away. But we don't know because all the records are sealed. But now the police have put them online, and it basically says everything we know. It's such a mystery. What did he do? You don't do community service and give money if you did nothing wrong.
Okay, but let me say this. A lot of things, there is reality, and then there's fantasy land like Hollywood. He came from fantasy land with Empire, and he thinks that this is some kind of National Enquirer, the Kardashians thing, where he's like, well, I'm going to make up this thing and nothing's going to happen. Oh, no, a lot happened. And police spent real time
Yeah, that's
investigating
why
this while there all
that's
these
why they're-
murders were in
Well,
Chicago that have
right.
gone unsolved. Murders.
Well, not
Serious
only that,
stuff.
they
Well,
talked about it as a hate crime.
Yes.
And it was.
Well, then if the district attorney thinks that this is just was just going to go away, it was the biggest story around. So
Right.
you can't just make this go away, and we're not going to find out what's going on.
Was on television saying, we got enough problems in Chicago, we don't need some more.
Well, I'm offended, and I'm sorry I can be, that they said, well, they had Make America Great hats on again. That is so stereotyped. It made me like, I look back and I'm thinking, come on, this can't be true. It could have been,
Right.
because I wasn't there, but it wasn't in this case.
Right.
But then,
Well, we don't know because the records.
Well,
He's sticking by his story.
there was a video that was released of the people buying the stuff,
Right.
and they were the people that supposedly Smollett sent over there. So you don't say we don't know. We do know that these guys were set. It was set up.
Can we do something else here?
All right, let's take a break. And then let's take a break. On that note, we'll take a break and come back next. Love My 419.
Love My 419 is brought to you in part by the Joe Hamill team of Key Realty.
Fire Cushion. Your promise. Your commitment. The most perfectly cut, most gorgeous cushion diamond in all the world. Fire Cushion. Exclusively at Harold Jaffe.
This segment is brought to you by the Love My 419 app. Love My 419 is more than a TV show, it's a mobile app. Download the Love My 419 app right now. It's in your app and Play stores. You can see past episodes, behind the scenes footage, great insider pics, links to all of our social media, as well as our sponsors' specialty content. Get notifications to great deals and offers, and we can add your business too.
Welcome back to Love My 419 with Harold Jaffe Jeweler Studios. Andrew Z, Sandy Eisenberg, and in for Steve Remy is John Steinberg. All right, it's time. Whoa, does John make you cough?
No, I think I swallowed.
Choking on her words.
It's time for This Is Fun in the 419. Are you, Sandy? Choking on your words?
It's okay. Andrew will talk for her.
Fun in the 419/sports because obviously it's a big thing around here. Mud Hens opening day is this coming
Thursday.
up Thursday, which is exciting. It's such
My
a great
son
day.
Michael's birthday
Do you
is
partake
tomorrow.
in the opening day?
Oh,
festivities?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
It's like the Kentucky Derby of Toledo.
Oh, it's awesome.
Last
it really
year
is a
it
great
was
day.
colder than heck. I don't think I went last year because it was cold.
Yeah, a couple years out of the last few, it's been cold. But when it's nice,
day,
it's nice.
Opening day, I swear, must have been 30 degrees.
Oh.
It was so cold.
And then the wind
my-
chill.
Yeah,
And the wind
the
chill.
wind chill
And
on
my
top of
little
that.
grandbabies, and we're all huddled into the stands, and they were frozen.
And the other good
You
news.
got the cheap seats then.
The other good, yeah. Weren't you in a
I
suite,
really-
Sandy?
I was in a VIP.
Oh, okay. And the other thing is, of course, the Walleye make the playoffs for the 5th year in a row.
Good job.
You need
Yep.
to get tickets. The Walleye playoffs will be starting here in the next few days. So that's
Huntington. No,
that's
they're not
exciting.
going to. They're not going to play at Huntington.
Oh,
Wasn't
well,
there
at
a
some
thing
point, I
about
don't
the? Wasn't there a thing about the Huntington that it?
Well, just
seemed
be
to
happy
too-
they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where
but
they
there
play.
was a thing about the
Google
Huntington that it
tickets,
was
and you'll
too
find
small.
out.
I don't know.
They have
And
this
then
thing called the internet. It's a computer.
internet.
I
It's
know
called
what
the
that is.
interwebs.
And see,
Al Gore
Google
invented
will
it.
figure it out. We'll give you a call.
Isn't Al Gore one of your guys? He invented it. All right. And finally, our producer is working on a great short documentary film on the Lady Rams and their trip down south to for their back-to-back
this is gonna be
state
good.
finals. So Andre Savage is doing a great job, and here's a little preview of the short documentary. Check it out.
Mercy Health is proud to be the official healthcare partner of the OHSAA. Mercy Health cares for and treats the...
We made history at Rogers, you know. I feel like I did a lot of good things in Rogers, and it's history, and that's all I want to make. For the rest of my life, I just want to be known as somebody that make history.
He coming waiting with our coach.
You know, late nights, you know, providing things for these young ladies, and it's a family atmosphere. I'm just proud of them because they all hit their books, and it's just a thing that we're dedicated to. We're about them academics first, so I think sometimes we don't get the credit because we're always talking about scoring points, but let's talk about how many girls have got their college degrees and moving on. So I'm just proud.
In the Garden of Eden, when you eating blowing fruit from the Garden of Eden, we still eating. Watch the Interpol agents straight through the phases. Unidentified, the tribe out in Asia. Throwback swag, we flyed in the ancients. Sensei told me we forgot where we came from. Master disguise, I ain't trying to be famous, but the world gon' thank me, cause it's my war paying my respects. When I'm faded like the record that I made it, I'ma try to get out how I live.
And the Rogers Rams have ended the drought. They will win the Division II state championship.
Many superheroes, but I'm still on the call. I'm black sword, no mask on. Black superhero with the all black sword. Like, go hard, no days off. Many superheroes, but I'm still on the call. Caterpillar say the end of the world, I call a butterfly. Eye of the master, so untied. Unified the vibe through the ether and the afterlife. My first rotation, I was only half as nice. Shaolin the calling, can't do without it. Fight time mantras, got my mind on clouded. Espionage, tell me what you know about it. My sin wasn't patient, so they asked me why I'm waiting.
You gotta wait for cooking.
Wait, no cooker.
Nice neck piece.
Closed caption brought to you by
Rosie's Italian Grill. Join us for happy hour, daily 3 to 6 p.m. at our Chicago-style bar and high-top tables. Rosie's Italian Grill, Toledo's best-kept secret. Take part in the experience.
Love My 419 is brought to you in part by Rachel Michaels Gourmet Popcorn. Stop in today and tell her that you love the 419. You will receive a free mini popcorn bag, courtesy of Love My 419.
You wonder what's the difference? Yeah, they all ask questions. Yeah, we all got stresses. Then stresses turn into lessons. Them lessons always was blessings. Yeah, never mind that though. Gotta live in a momento. If you don't own it, then it's a rental. If you don't grow in life, then you're worthless. Better learn with your purpose and stay away from them lurkers. What you don't know will hurt ya. And this year I had 2 of them trying to play me like I was a rookie. I've been getting money. Yeah.
And then there was Lila. So what do you get the woman who gives you the best gift of all? The answer, Harold Jaffe Jewelers. No one else compares. Harold Jaffe Jewelers, one of a kind. Always has been and always will be. She deserved Harold Jaffe.
And someday, so will she.
Not as something, it's people saying, like if I just say, Sandy is a criminal, period. She, come on, you guys believe me. And the more I say it,
That's right.
the truth, the story becomes the truth. They don't care.
It's the narrative.
It's the narrative.
He's a master manipulator
well,
of the narrative.
But here's the thing, too,
That's the
especially
thing.
when,
But the media's been using this narrative.
But here's the thing,
But
it's
they're
because he's got the ultimate megaphone in the world. So if you continue to say that thing, it's going to get through.
Why didn't Kasich, why didn't Bush Jr. or whatever, Bush, Jeb Bush sit there and go, turn the cameras around on the media? Why didn't they do it? Because they weren't like, they were like,
no.
They were like this, that would come off as crazy.
Right.
Trump was like,
I love crazy. Bring crazy on.
He did bring crazy on.
I know.
And I think I'm gonna try to. I'm sorry, you guys. I think I'm gonna try to do this with two, where I use this camera. So
Love My 419 is brought to you in part by the Joe Hamill team of Key Realty.
Fire cushion. Your promise. Your commitment. The most perfectly cut, most gorgeous cushion diamond in all the world. Fire cushion. Exclusively at Harold Jaffe.
Love My 419 is brought to you in part by the Laurels of Toledo. Embrace the Laurel Way.
Oh, yeah. See, you're going to know about this only in downtown Toledo, right?
Sports director do something, I thought I would.
This segment is brought to you by the Love My 419 app. Love My 419 is more than a TV show, it's a mobile app. Download the Love My 419 app right now. It's in your app and Play stores. You can see past episodes, behind the scenes footage, great insider pics, links to all of our social media, as well as our sponsors' specialty content. Get notifications to great deals and offers, and we can add your business too.
All right, before we get out of here, we're going to go final thoughts. John Staybrook, you go first. You're the guest here.
I am glad that we're finally over winter. Spring is here. That it's starting to get warm. We can go outside, walk, run, go to the beach, go to the lake. I'm excited about it. Thank you. Spring is here.
You know, I grew up in LA, and I think we just appreciate the warm weather here more because
we don't have it.
We don't have it around. No, so you take advantage of every day you can to be out there. And out there, they're all nice.
Well,
they're all the same.
It's always kind of gray, but I love it. It's spring. It smells good.
Final thoughts, Sandy?
See, tomorrow and Monday will be April Fool's Day.
Oh, yeah, don't.
As we like to call it, Pete Gherkin Day.
He said that.
I know.
It's my son Michael's birthday. Roses are red.
My final thought.
Violets are blue. I forgot what the rest was.
That's it for the show, and we will see you.
My final thought is congratulations to Kevin and Tammy Ort. Both are firefighters in Toledo. They're a married couple, and they've both been promoted to lieutenants.
I loved it.
It's a great story.
Congratulations.
Well, I love my fire. I love my police. They are wonderful, wonderful people, and they put their life on the line for all of us every single day.
And Steve Reamy will get better, and we'll see him next week. Thank you, John Staybrook, for filling in for Sandy Eisenberg. I'm Andrew Z. Have a great week, and we'll see you next weekend right here at Love My 419.